Hey, welcome to the Clo Adventure channel. My name is Craig. In today's video, we are going to attempt to install the 48 to 12 volt converter for headlights and cigarette lighters. We're going to install the AC adapter for the charger, make it a little easier to charge, and install the DC house monitor in the dash. Stay tuned. We're about to get started. Well, I'm glad you continued to follow along. Our converters come in two different styles. One has 4 wires and one has 5. And I recommend this one with the 5. It has an extra, in this case it's a blue wire. This one here, when you hook it up, will continually pull power off your battery, even when the golf cart is off. It's not much. When I measured it, it's about 50 some milliamps. It's a continuous pull off your battery. It's very, very light. But if you let it sit for 2 weeks, you go on vacation, it's constantly pulling power, and I don't like that kind. The kind I like is this kind. It comes with a 5th wire, and that goes to your ignition switch. So when the key is on, this will be on. When you turn the key off, this will turn off. So if you have your lights hooked up, if you have your cigarette lighter hooked up, and that kind of things plugged in, when you turn off the key, it will turn off all power. It doesn't take any power whatsoever. So there's very little cost difference between the two. So my suggestion is buy this, and this is the one we're going to hook up. One thing about this is it does require an extra wire from your ignition switch to this unit. So a little harder to hook up, a little bit more time to hook up, but in the end, it's still, I think, a better converter. So let's get hooking this up. Okay, first thing you need to do is make sure the key is out. Make sure it's off, and you need a torque screw to take this off, to take this top screw off. Yeah, let's put it up there, and then this one, and this one. Once this is loose, this should come off. There we go. Little clippers there. This is your ignition switch. There's a couple of wires behind here. And what we're looking for is which one of these has power on it when the switch is on and which one doesn't. So you'll need a voltmeter. Set that to volts DC. Put one end to ground, and as you see, if we touch our battery, we get 51 volts out of a 52 volt battery. So this side here doesn't have any voltage. There's 44, but I'm not making a good connection on this. There's our 52 volts. So our green wire is our hot side, and this side, if we take our key now and turn our key, you'll see that we get the 51 volts. Turn the key off, and we don't have it. So let's go get a sectional wire. We got to get a sectional wire from this switch all the way into our battery compartment, And while we're doing that, we will hook up the line for our monitor display. And we'll do that all at one time. Stand by, let me get a wire. Okay, so the next thing we have to do here is lift up. There is a little channel that runs through here, runs from the battery pack down under the floor. There's a little groove, so if you loosen this here screw and this one, okay, so I'm skipping ahead a little bit. I took this bolt out, that bolt out, started to peel it up, and then I got to take this one out. This is the same. This is the same wrench. And then I take the two center ones out. Oh man, come on. Could have used a longer one there. I'm gonna go around the other side. I'm very happy with this DC House battery. It's done real well. So now if you peel this up, there should be a bolt there that we've taken out already. We have to take the center one out. We'll take this one out just to make it easier. Peel this back up. And take this one up. Okay. So now you can see that there's a channel that runs here, one that runs here. This one here you can't use because it doesn't go up to the dashboard. So you can use either one of those two. Let me come back here just in a second. Okay, so we'll peel that one up, keep that one there. This should be semi-loose. If we want, we can take the ones off in the back here again. Make it real loose. And yes, I could have done this all at the time of putting in the battery, but I was running out of time and had to get the battery in, so. Run this wire to there, this wire to here, and just bring it up to here. Let's go get our blue wire. We're going to do the same thing with the blue wire. We're going to put the blue wire in this hole, comes out here. We're going to run. Whoa! Almost lost everybody. Okay. Try this again. Run that up here. Put everything in the groove. Now, if you don't get them in the groove good enough, you're going to feel a bump. So, take your time, get it in the groove nice. I lost it. Yeah, there it is. That's that. Put this back in there. Okay, so we take those two wires, wrap them up, take our soldering iron, let that sit. Shrink boot. There's that. Okay, now we're going to take one of these blacks is a ground for the chassis, and one is for the lights itself. On our case here, it's all grounded to the same thing, so they're all going to the same place. So let me go get a connector and we'll put that in. Okay, well, as you see, the blue wire is gone, and our whole unit was cut out. After I got it hooked up and went to test it the first time to show you, it kind of blew up and fizzled out on me, so I got to get a new one of these. So we'll get a new one and we'll do another video on that. So as of this point in time, we're going right now to just hooking up the display module. And that I've always put right here. So if you take your finger, you can normally peel this sticker right off. Okay. And get some blue tape. And cover this with blue tape. Well, masking tape, anything you want. And if you look behind here, you'll see you can go all the way over to here. And you got to be careful just about here. So that line there. If you take the frame that you used to have and line it up right with this edge right there. You're not gonna, we're gonna cut it out, but you don't want to cut out, there's a little tab here. We want to keep the tab, so we want to cut just under this line and go from here to wherever it ends. So we're gonna take, and my switch is a little, I gotta do a little, I gotta move my buzzer to the other side. I gotta turn my buzzer around. So we're gonna put it right here. Right there. There's our box. And now we have to take our buzzer and move our buzzer over. So I'm going to go to a Phillips screwdriver and we'll move that over. Okay, that's moved over, so now we're going to cut, I think we're going to move it over to here. Take this right out. So we're going to move our line to there. And that's almost where we were to begin with. So we're going to leave it. There's our line down here. There, 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 and there. We're going to cut that out. That's good. Now, the easiest way I found to cut that out was with a vibratory saw. Off the tape. Okay. Now, in this case, you have to take off the rubber gasket, I'm almost sure. Yep. and it's a little tight on the bottom. A little tight on the bottom, so let's trim off just a bit of that. There's that. Now, just to let you know, when we put this up here, we're going to be cutting some of this out too. But we're going to wait till we get this all installed, and then we'll do all the cutting. Let me come back in a second. I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and we'll have it up in place. One moment. I've cleaned this up a little bit, and as you can see, it fits in real nice. So don't put it in yet. We're going to put this temporarily back. Move those wires out of the way. And as you can see, this here is now needs to be removed. So if you want, what I normally do is just tack this in place. There's that. And now okay, enough of that noise. Bring this over to here. Put it through the hole. Let's put a screw in to hold it. That one. See if this fits. It's good there. Grab our little line. Where'd it go? Well, hold on a second, it's not connected. Okay, now let's try it. Hey, look at that. And that looks pretty good. All right, let me button this up. Okay, so I put this back together. It's all loose. And we're going to install the AC adapter, the port thing. They do pack this up pretty good, as you'll see. It was in that cardboard box. Then it's in a plastic cellophane inside another box. Inside of that one is another box, and that's our plug. So what this is this is a AC plug with a rubber cap, and all it is an 18-inch extension cord. So we're gonna put it in here. And screw it right there. So now we have a weatherproof connector, and then we can leave our charger inside the back here. So right there, inside the box, should be a couple of 3 screws. Self-tappers. And they're just going to screw right in. Let me go get my cordless drill, put it in. My cordless screwdriver, kind of line up the plug. Right there, looks good. This one here didn't seem to grab anything. So we're gonna make our own hole. I gotta find out why that's not hanging on. Should be enough there to grab it. I didn't have it in all the way. There we go. And as you can see, it's in the plastic. It's nice and tight. Put that back through there. Now we just need to put all those bolts back in. Well, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you hanging out with me this afternoon on my installation of the display panel and the power port and almost the 48 volt converter. I'll order that up and we'll put another video out just hooking that thing up. If you have any questions or comments about how this was done, or how to do yours, feel free to leave a comment down below. As always, I wish you'd like and subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one. See you later. Bye.